rush.
Hey guys, thanks for clicking the video. This is going to be a vlog match between Harold Calubid, who is on the tee right now. So you guys just came backwards. Alright, so now he's good to go. This is at Skylinks Golf Course in Long Beach, California. This is where they have the Long Beach Open, one of the first 2 rounds.
Go on.
Harold is a professional golfer and a friend of mine. He's been on my channel. I first put him on when he was 16 or 17 and playing in the Long Beach Open as an amateur. Since then he went to Fresno State and played golf for them for a year, and now he's a professional golfer. He works at a golf course out in La Quinta now, and is trying to make a go of it as a professional. This swing here is actually my best swing of the day, the first one. This is a layup hole where you have to hit an iron to layup because
I'm hitting the ball so good right now off a tee, but off the ground I keep leaning this way. Like off a tee I stay back and through, and this way I always kind of come way back.
There's Harold's bag. Yeah, off the tee here you have to lay up because see there's water short left. So some guys, I have seen guys hit driver here. If you're a really long hitter and you can carry it over, like guarantee that you can carry it over 280, you can. But also if you're a really, really long hitter, you can hit it too far. So it's just not super worth it.
Oh, just a little maybe.
Harold came up short on that one. He had hit 6 iron off the tee. I hit 5 iron off the tee. And this was, just not a very good swing. The ball was a little bit below my feet and I didn't account for it. And I raised up a little bit in that swing, in the backswing. So here I am putting for well, I guess putting for birdie, but really putting from the fringe, hoping to get it up and down. Not really sure how. I'm going through 3 different types of fringe here. And I thought I judged it pretty nicely, but it kept running on. And already I'm going to put pressure on the putter. That is going to be like a 7 or 8 footer for me for par. Here's Harold, who hadn't hit any practice putts and just smashed it a million miles past the hole. We're going to be I'm going to be announcing this thing. Not really announcing, but I'm just saying, telling you guys that I'm putting something in the works. I'm thinking of setting up a match. Setting up kind of like Shell's Wonderful World of Golf. I'm thinking of doing that type of thing only with Be Better Golf with people that you guys might know from the channel. So the first one I do, I think, is going to be Harold versus an unnamed opponent. I'm not sure who yet. I have some ideas, but if you guys have some ideas, let me know. Thinking of playing a very serious match for a lot of money. Those 2 guys, and hiring a camera crew and everything, and making a big production. All right, moving on to. So we both made bogey on the first hole. Moving on to the second hole, par 5. Harold with driver. Just awesome. Huge driver swing.
Awesome one. Oh, staying in the air a long time.
Yeah, his swing is really pretty awesome. It's got a lot more speed out of it now than it. I'll try to link to that video from when he was in high school, and you guys will see he had an awesome swing then, which is now like just 4 years ago, I think, or maybe 3 years ago that I put that video up. So, but so still really good, but just a lot faster, more powerful now. I hit a good drive.
Hey everybody, I already said thanks for watching in the voiceover, I'm sure, but this is, you guys remember Harold. Say hi, Harold.
How's it going?
The reason Harold and I are together today is, one, just to play golf and to catch up a little bit, but also I was telling Harold about, if you guys remember, I was trying to set up some matches between teachers on the channel, like Shell's Wonderful World of Golf style matches, only between teachers. Well, that didn't work out. And so now I'm gonna do it with people who play professionally. So Harold is gonna be in the inaugural match, and I'm trying to decide who his opponent's gonna be. And they're gonna be playing for entry fee into the Long Beach Open, which is like $775 or something. Tell me your thoughts about that, Harold, a little bit, while we're waiting for the green to clear. And also give us a little recap on how your game has been and everything.
First of all, my game's actually been okay. I took some time off after qualifying school, and just been out in the desert. But everything's been good. My game's coming back slowly but surely. Yeah, just really trying to work on certain aspects, mostly putting. That's like the biggest thing, getting the hit out of my stroke. But yeah, everything's been good. It's a good season, and hopefully this year's going to be prosperous as well.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
So would you be nervous to be playing for, I mean, winner take all, $800 or so?
I wouldn't say nervous. I mean, I'd definitely be excited. I haven't played a competitive round in a while, and it'd be nice to get back in it. So
we'll see. Put in the comment section of anybody you guys have seen on the channel. Who would you like to see Harold play? Is this you, Harold?
Yep.
Everybody check out Harold's Be Better Golf marker. You guys can get one of those little pins or markers. 3 wood, Harold?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, focus issues there, but get it going a little bit too late. Harold hit it
Where'd it go?
just short left of the green. He's in a fine spot. We're pretty far out, about 270 to the flag. This is my monster hybrid. I've been hitting this thing so horrible. I'm gonna put the 3 wood back in the bag for a little while anyway. Yeah, it's just not hitting this thing well at all.
I hit so many bad shots.
I hit a lot of bad shots with that recently.
All right, position A here. 59 yards, 58 for my ball about. I don't think I can hit it high enough to bother this tree that I'm under, where I would actually hit any leaves or branches.
.58 yards, third shot on this par 5. So it is, yeah, there is kind of a backstop just past my ball, so I'm aiming actually for the backstop and hoping that it'll come back. So it actually climbs up the backstop, and it does. It rolls back towards the hole. I thought it was going to get like extremely tight, like a tap in, but it's not a tap in, but it was a very good shot.
See it? I hit that, landed it perfect, it went past it and rolled backwards.
Harold, some local knowledge, playing well left,
Harold playing the slope,
running it up the slope, and then trying to bring it back towards the hole, and he does a little bit. So these are the putts we have left. That's Harold on the left, that's me on the right. So here's Harold putting for his birdie. As he said, he's been working on his putting a lot, trying to get the hit out of his stroke. I mean, there's definitely a lot of golfers that have had huge success with a hit in their stroke, but if Harold has identified that hit as something he wants to get rid of. All right, so full routine here. Trying to keep the match even. And this is for birdie as well. So this is a fourth shot on this par 5. You guys just saw that short routine thing video that I made, and that was really good because the greens are, we've had some rain, and whenever we get rain here, the grass just drinks it up and makes footprints and everything, really makes the greens pretty bumpy. Harold hit a good drive, didn't like it, but he hit a good drive down the right hand side of the fairway of this par 4. Here's the monster hybrid again. Yeah, it's just going very shut into impact, and I'm overdrawing or hooking every shot I hit with that. So actually it turned out into a very good location, 125 yards. This is a pitching wedge. Actually 128, I think. It's a pitching wedge, and there is, you can see I kind of cut off my finish there because there was kind of a lot of club, but with the water there, I wanted enough to get over the water.
A little long left, which is expected because of the water.
I just pulled it, which is expected. Almost every shot in this. I'm actually not swinging very well in this vlog at all. Not really doing what I want to do. Harold hit a good putt up to tap-in range. I gave him that one. So Harold remains even par, and I missed that putt, so I go 1 over. Very disappointing. Alright, so here is Harold's drive on the par 4. This is one of the tougher holes on the front for sure, because there's this thicket of bushes and trees over to the right, which is where Harold was heading straight for that, and then it actually came down. It got hit by a tree branch, and then it got knocked down. So maybe I was thinking about that a little bit, and also maybe it was my swing this day is just not the direction I want it to be at all in transition, but that's okay. So I hit mine left and just punching out, and I did a whole video on punch shots recently with Tony when we were in Las Vegas at the Be Better Golf Schools, trying to work on those shots because I'm just not very good at them again. Alright, so hit a fairly decent pitch shot from about 40 yards or 45 yards to here. Hit kind of a ridge and slid away from the hole, and the line was just not very good. Really grinding to try to do everything I can to get this in the hole. I've been putting well. I never put putts that break away from the front of the green very good. I'm very used to putts breaking towards the front of the green. So if a putt goes away from the front of the green, it confuses me. I should just read the putt for what it is a little better. Alright, so here's Harold to go 2 up in the match. Harold misses that and stays 1 up in the match. Let's go on to the par 3.
So Harold, tell us, you're about to go to a golf lesson in 2 holes. Tell us a little bit about what you're working on your golf swing.
I'm going to be honest, probably quieting my lower body on the backswing.
Okay, like you get knee pumping kind of a little bit? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to be able to lower on my backswing, but without excessive leg movement. What I've been working on for a while, but I haven't seen my coach because I've been out in the desert. So.
Do you have a tendency to raise up in your backswing, like your head comes up some? Or?
No, it's always been lowering, but there's a correct way to lower using your hips and your.
Oh, like getting deeper.
Yeah. Rather
than just like bending your knees.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we work on that, and then I think everything feels okay. Probably not going to be working on anything too crazy.
Harold takes lessons from Paul Moore over at Hartwell in Long Beach. Okay, this is 150 yards. Harold with an 8-iron. I think it was just a little heavy. Came up a little short. And this is 8-iron as well for me. Hit it really solid, but it's just that swing direction and transition. I'm just out of sequence, just spinning out, which is making me go left. It is Skylink, so we have a plane flying overhead. Really nicely executed chip here to almost give me range. Harold makes that and makes a par. This is me for birdie to even up the match. And at this point, I really feel like I'm going to make every single putt. But I just didn't hit it to get it there. So I remain 1 down going into the par 5. Last hole of the match, 6th hole. This is the last hole of the match. Let's see how Harold can do off the tee here. Watch this golf swing. This golf swing is pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, really well balanced. Got a lot of his energy into that one. Low spinning and just penetrating. Awesome drive there.
All right, this is our last hole, ladies and gentlemen. Harold's winning by 1.
All right, so just in that comment, you can tell I'm pressing a little bit. So I had it in my mind because actually, this round notwithstanding, I've been hitting the ball really well on the range and stuff, and I really, really like what I'm working on at this very moment. So I was gonna really try to smash this, but face was a little closed, was a little bit in front of it. It went left at that tree, and then there's a bunker there. Actually, would have been a pretty awesome drive if it hadn't gone left, but it did. But I was happy not to be in the bunker, so I had a hybrid here, and I could advance the ball, and I hit it cleanly and ran it up just in front of the greenside bunker on this par 5. So this is a shorter par 5. Harold is in a great position over there, and he makes another really good swing here. It's a cool angle to see a swing from. And Harold lands that just short of the green, and it's just stopped right in front of the green. So he has a pretty straightforward pitch and putt for up and down for birdie. This, you can see the grass there, because it hadn't rained in a long time, and then it did rain. It just was kind of matted down, and I didn't pick that very nicely, but I didn't put it in the bunker. I put it in the back edge of that green, and I do fix that divot with the sand from the guy in the cart. Harold hits a pitch that's pretty lame to come up that short on that one. So he'll have an uphill putt of longer than he thought for birdie. So this is, but he'll probably make it, I'm thinking. So I'm really doing this trust routine, and also this kind of like black hole visualization that I do, where I feel like everything is sucking into the hole. Imagine fog on the ground, and it's all just getting sucked into the hole, and I really wrap myself into it. It's awesome. So I've almost have this ability, to psych myself into a zone where I can make almost any putt. I mean, that's probably not the reality, but that's what I'm going with, because that mentality is going to help me more than the realistic mentality. If you guys know what I mean. So this is Harold to win the match. All right, Harold misses. We end up tying. Let me know who you guys would like to see Harold play in the inaugural Be Better Golf Challenge series. We're going to do these matches. If the first one's successful, we may end up doing a lot. And I think it would be something that'll really be entertaining and fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will give away a free t-shirt to a subscriber, clicks post notifications, and puts the phrase turtle egg somewhere down in the comment below, along with something constructive. So make sure you're subscribed, click the post notifications, put that phrase, you'll be all set. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.